Audio Jungle.
Welcome back, guys, and here we are in the new Cobra's den. Still got a few little changes to come, but we are pretty much there. So if you watched the last video I did, it was a before and after of how I've set up this little studio. The back panelling may change slightly, but that is what we've got. Now, what this episode is going to be about is a weekly update, a few questions from you guys, which I will answer. And I also did a poll on my channel page, and it was about Indian gold or Indian jewellery. It's made of 22 karat gold, and a lot of people question whether you can make, or have questioned me on whether you can make really decent jewellery with 22 karat gold, being that it is so soft, and can you make fine and intricate jewellery? And I've often explained that yes, you actually can, and Indian jewellery and Indian gold is massive in that way. So the poll went out, 92% I believe off the top of my head came back and said yes, they would be interested in seeing a episode on that. So I will be doing that, but I've talked to my Indian jeweller, who I buy all my stuff off, and asked him if I could come down and do an interview with him, etc. He said, yep, absolutely, come down, have a look around. And I said, would you do an interview? He goes, I'm not putting my face on camera. I went, fine. But he has got x-ray machines and all sorts. So the episode that I do on that subject will include a interview with him off camera, his shop, the jewellery, and then we'll come back here and we'll finish that episode with some jewellery that I have got. Now, moving on to a few questions from you guys. So, Ricardo asked me, what do you keep your silver kg bars and coins in, and where do you keep it? Well, the where is all over the place. I have safes, I have another place, my business, and so, you know, various places to actually keep it. I'm not going to go into depth on that one for obvious reasons. But what do I keep them in? You can get plastic tubs, not Tupperware, but hard plastic tubs. I'll see if I can find one and show you at some point. And I put them in there, and you can probably fit about 10 kilos in bars or coins in them, and they still fit in a safe, but they need to be hard, strong and rigid, because obviously when you pile them in there, they do stack up. But it is a good point to remember that when you're getting kilo bars, having one or two isn't a problem. When you get like me, I have an absolute love for them, and so I've collected quite a few. It does get hard to store. So do keep that in mind if you're into kilos. Make sure you have got the place and the safety in security to store them. Second question came in from Tracy, and she was asking about these capsules. Now, I love these. I bought them on the Silver Forum, and it was actually to hold the two Britannias from 2023, which was the King's Head and the Queen's Head. Now, I've originally seen these with the Germania Mints Wolves, so you had the upper body and the lower body, and it was sort of like that, and it was a standing wolf or dog, and they were amazing. So I looked it up for you. As I say, these are called Infinity Capsules. The only place I could find it was on the Germania Mint. So if you have a look on there, you may be able to order them. Tracy, I don't know where you live. I don't know what postage will be like. I know they do them in packs of 10. So I hope that helps you. Gaz, he was upset with me, and he said he was actually quite upset for the fact that when I did my video on the studio and the before and after, I didn't refer to it after it was completed as the new Cobra's Den. Apologies, Gaz, that has been corrected in this video. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the new Cobra's Den. I'm also hoping that very soon, probably in the next week or so, some of you may remember, if you have been with me for a little while, probably about a couple of months ago, I managed to get hold of 4 error coins. I'm not going to go too deeply into it. I will put a link in the description for that video. And if I remember rightly, they were 90-degree error coins of the Britannia, which meant that on one side you'd have the Britannia the right way up, and as you flipped it round, instead of the Queen being the same way, it was rotated by 90 degrees. I sent these off for grading with NGC through Gold Digger Dave. And if you haven't seen Gold Digger Dave or watched any of his stuff, look him up. He specialises in properly preparing a coin to send off to the grading guys in America. And he is magnificent. Absolutely brilliant in what he does. He's very straight, very honest. He'll tell you his opinion on whether it's worth doing or not. And if it is, whether it needs some sort of treatment to it first or not. Very reasonably priced. So if you are a stacker and you have a coin you feel you would like graded, look up Gold Digger Dave. I'll put a link in the description and go and check him out. Very, very interesting watch. But those should be coming back. So there will be a really nice episode on them. I have got what grades they came back in. I'm not going to tell you. You will see it when that episode is released. Now I will explain why I have this display the way I do. Now, over here we have The Simpsons. We all love The Simpsons. Well, I do. I think there's some weird futuristic thing going on in there. If you watch some of those episodes, apparently the episodes were made before real events happened, like Trump on the escalator waving. And anyway, I digress. I don't think there were conspiracy theories. I think social media has taken it and twisted it up to make it look like there's some futuristic thing going on and time travelling going on. But anyway, so we have the Simpsons there. Over here we have some of the Perth and Australian mint, like this beautiful, swan here. Absolutely amazing coin. I just think that's so beautiful. I have heard some people say they don't like the swan. I think it's amazing. The koala, which I'm not overly keen on the koalas. They're not my favourite pieces. And there's a couple that... Tell me what you think about that. You can't compare that to the swan. I don't know. It's just... but there's a couple of kilo coins that have come up on the silver forum of koalas. And I was tempted because they were kilo coins. And I thought, no, I don't really like them. So I won't bother. Though this koala is probably a bit better. Because it is... I'm a bit cack-handed today. It's a bit shinier, but still not overly keen on that. So there we go, the Perth mint. Pandas here from China. I love the pandas. Now if you compare that to the koala and look at the quality of the actual thing, I think these are fabulous. So we have them. And then, for instance, the Germania mint here. And the reason why, and they're amazing coins, by the way. And the reason why I have sets from different mints out is because 365 at the moment has 365 Days of Silver. Again, I know you've seen him, but just in case there's the odd one subscriber here who hasn't seen 365, please go over and see him. It's an amazing channel. He's been sent some stuff by the Pressburg Mint. And he started showing these coins. And one that he took out was boxed. And it was phenomenal. I mean, the detail on it was absolutely superb. And so I went onto their website, which is exactly why they sent in the coins, so that people see them on his channel, go over to the website and think, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. So that's what I did. I had a look at their coins, and I think I've ordered about 5 of them. Um, and I just wanted to say there are so many mints out there, some undiscovered or some unknown, which have some absolutely phenomenal coins. Now, remember, I have become a stacker and a collector. And it's the collector side in me that is attracted to certain coins and will order them. And this is, again, where I'm saying to you, look, this is not what you're doing if you're stacking. Don't buy these because they have a high premium. Unless you want that little bit of variety in your stack, then yes, by all means, have a look because they are absolutely gorgeous. 365 knows, I'm sure he's seen my comment on one of his where he's opening, he's shown that he's got about 7 coins from them, 2 in boxes, and I'm dying for him to open the other box. And he's showing them bit by bit, and it's really like getting to me because I want to see him. But yeah, no, that's fine. It's absolutely great. He does a great reveal on them. But have a look at them, and I can't wait for mine to come through. Again, remember, the mint stuff like these, you pay a premium for them. I'll be honest, I probably paid a bit over the odds on these Simpson ones. Probably, I reckon, about 32 quid a coin. And remembering spot now is dropping. I mean, that was when it was about £21 an ounce. So it's a high premium on them. And will you get it back? Only if there's someone out there who wants, let's say, the Homer Simpson's coins, or who wants the Germania Mint coins, though they are absolutely fabulous. I'll give you a little close-up of them in a minute. Or the pandas or whatever else. Though pandas are sort of classed as a stacking coin, but yeah, I'm not so sure. But they're beautiful. Every year they change the design on them, and yeah, fabulous. So really be careful what you choose in that. Remember, you can pick up Britannias. If you're in the UK, I'm talking about here, you can pick up Britannias at what, £24 at the moment. Maybe even hitting down to 23.50 if you're lucky on the secondary market. If you're buying them new, obviously you're paying VAT, and you're going to be paying up in the 30s anyway. So if you're buying any of these other ones, you're probably going to end up paying the same price, maybe a little bit more. But, in general, you want to get silver at the cheapest price possible if you're stacking. So, yep, just wanted to let you know that was going to be coming up soon. I can't wait for them to come. I have had a notification from the Royal Mail that my Bull of Clarence coins are coming in. And I have ordered the gold ounce quarter, some 10 ounces, some 2 ounces, I believe. So they should all be here soon. So there'll be another episode on that one. So plenty to come, guys. Loads of information, loads of displays. Guys, I want some ideas. If you're still here, thank you. I want some ideas on this back wall. The wood, yeah, it looks okay, but I'm not sure. I think it needs some colour or just to be blacked out. And maybe a bit more lighting. Give me your advice on that one, please, guys. So don't forget, what this is going to basically be is a weekly episode, once a week, where I will go through YouTube videos made by other creators, which I found interesting, or some information that came out, and I will be putting them in my descriptions. And I will be telling you all about it and talking about some of the subjects that they have gone through. Talking of which, there is one of my subscribers, I'm not going to mention him yet, an absolute really nice gentleman from Canada. And he texted me over with a little message making a suggestion. He also wanted to start a YouTube channel. And he's been through a bit of a tough time and now can't work. And I gave him a ring and we had a really good chat about how to set up a channel and what he can do and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully he's up and coming. I think in the next day or two he may release his first video, which he's a bit nervous about. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't want to mention his name yet until he's done it and until he's comfortable with it. but I'm really looking forward to see his channel. So I want to really start involving new people, new stackers, in their comments and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that is something exciting going to happen too. And a big shout out to Creative Precious Metals. He is going to be chatting to me soon on our third episode of our collaboration. And we have some long discussions. Again, I'll give you a couple of links to videos in that where you can have a look. There's some deep conversations about stacking, about gold, silver, economy, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, that is to come too. So we'll take a little closer look at these coins and then we'll see where we go from there. And there we go with the Simpsons. 007 and the Royal Arms. The beautiful, highly reflective, which I've had to really position carefully, but I think that shows you it really well there. That is the most amazing coin made for me by Silver Angel in the middle of the two Cobras. We have Cobra Stacker's coin, swans, koalas, pandas, and the Germania Mint. Mellow Stack sticker, you are finally being seen. I always covered you up. Unfortunately, I had you at the bottom. I'm going to get a new board. If anyone wants to send me their stickers and do a sticker swap, please do. Big shout out to Silverback Stacker out in America. And there you go, guys. This is Cobra Stacker signing off from the Cobra's Den. And as I promised, guys, every single video we will see the Eiffel Tower slowly getting bigger. So today it will be opened.
Audio Jungle.